Hello everyone, it's Fiona and welcome back to my channel, Christine Eva Chanel. I don't like the way I sounded in that. Hello everyone, it's Fiona and welcome back to my channel, Christine Eva Chanel. Are we going to accept that one? Yeah, we will. So another month is here, it's April, and I don't anticipate loads of reading happening in this month or next month because I am in big uni workload months. However, all the things I'm about to say in this video will completely contradict that, so let's just go with it. So I'm currently in the middle of 3 books, which is somewhat of a tragedy for me, but it's all right. So can you see them? So I'm still reading my prompt jar read from March, which was a book with a cardboardy papery cover. I picked Freedom is a Constant Struggle, and I really had hoped to finish this in March, but I just didn't quite manage it. So this will be one of the first books I finish this month. I'm currently on page 106 out of 154, so I'm not ages off, but this is just not a book that I can rush through because I actually want to take in what I'm reading. So I'm just taking my time with it. I'm also still reading my March poll winner, Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren. I'm only 88 pages through this, but I'm really enjoying it so far. So I'm looking forward to finishing this one so I can properly sink my teeth into this one. And talking of this one, it is Tender Earth by Sita Brahmachari, which I'm reading for uni and not enjoying at all, but I have to read it. So that's fun. It definitely would be a DNF if I didn't have to read it, but I do. So it's okay, I'm powering through. It's not taking too long because although it's over 400 pages, it's YA and very YA. I think our main character is 11 and the font is quite big. So it's not too bad. It has got better since the first page. The first page was painful, honestly, didn't like it, but that sounds so mean. It wasn't for me. That's where we're at. What next? My poll winner for this month is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V. Schwab. Now, this is a book that I really want to put a lot of time into and just spend the time with it and put the energy into reading it and getting really invested in it. And I really do try and prioritise I really always try and read my poll winner. But this is a book that I got for Christmas and I've had it in my head since then that I'm going to leave it until after I finish uni for the year at the end of May. So I might try and get to this, but I just don't want to do it a disservice by trying to read it when I'm too busy. I don't know. I'm really excited to read it though. But I just don't want to take weeks and weeks to read it because I'm struggling to find the time to read because I need to do work. So I'm going to see where I get to with this one. I can pop it in there now. And then my prompt for this month, I've literally just pulled it. It is a title with more than 5 words. And I do have quite a lot of options. So, you see? So we have How the One-Armed Sister Sweeps Her House by Cherie Jones. I don't think I'm going to pick this one this month. I Heard the Owl Call My Name by Margaret Craven. This one is not one that I'm super feeling right now. However, it's very short. I think it's 157 pages. So it might be 158. This might end up being the one I go for. This might end up being the one I go for that reason. I'm not sure. Wanderers, A History of Women Walking. I can't decide if this is a 1-word title or a 6-word title. But I'm not going to choose this one anyway. What You Are Looking For is In the Library by Michiko Oyama. Oh, sorry, this is by Carrie Andrews. What You're Looking For by Is in the Library by Michiko Aoyama. This one is a definite contender for me this month. It was in the poll this month and it didn't win, it came second, but I would have been really happy if it won, so I might go for this one. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire by, of course, J.K. Rowling. Despite what I said last month about wanting to get through series kind of closer together, I don't think I'm going to pick this one up this month, but I might surprise myself. And then the final option is The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King by Carissa Broadbent, which is a brick. 754, or I thought it was 726. 726. But I read the first book in the series this month, in March, and I absolutely adored it. I thought it was incredible, so I actually went out to buy this one I think the day after I finished it, because I really loved it. Now this is the second book in the series. There's also a book 1.5, which is an optional novella. They didn't have that one in the bookshop, but I did pick it up from the library, so I'll definitely be reading this one this month. Definitely, probably. It's called Six Scorched Roses, also by Carissa Broadbent. And then I did my usual number generator to select my other library read, and I got I Fell in Love with Hope by Lankali. So this is another one that I will try and read this month, but I won't be too bothered if I end up pushing this one back to May. I'll be pretty happy with that, to be honest with you. So basically, as always, a very vague idea of some things I could read this month and may or may not. I think I did fairly well on my March TBR that I spoke about in that video though. But honestly, who knows? I did say in that video that I wanted to try and read All In, the third book in the Natural series by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. But the dilemma has started to wear in now, where draw in, come in, where the excitement for that series is waning a little bit. So I should get to it, but I just don't feel like I'm going to get to it this month. But then I feel like I'm not going to get to it next month either. So I don't know. I just don't know. I do feel like with these ones I mentioned with the long title, one of these three is our most likely option. But anything could happen, as always. So, shall I put these three? I like to put the ones that I'm like reading next at the top left of the cart. So maybe move some of these around, and then put in the three that I think I'm most likely to pick up for that prompt. We'll go with that. Oh my goodness. I'm getting in a rectangle here. There we go. That's me done. Oh, am I too tall? Hello? I cannot see. That's me done. I hope you have a fantastic month of April, and I will see you in the next video.